We will discuss 150 top MCQs of Principles of Accounting. These questions are important for various job recruitment exams. Must watch complete video to qualify for the jobs and to get good score in academics. 1. According to the going concern concept, a business entity is assumed to have a long life, b. a very short life, c. an indefinite life, d. a medium life. Correct answer is A. 2. Which one is current assets? A. Land, B. Building, C. Furniture, D. Bank. Correct answer is D. 3. The assets of a business can be classified as A. Only fixed assets, B. Only current assets, C. Fixed and current assets, D. Fictitious assets. Correct answer is C. 4. The process of recording financial transactions in the journal is called A. Journalizing, B. Utilizing, C. Posting, D. Balancing. Correct answer is A. 5. Goodwill account is related to A. Nominal account, B. Personal account, C. Real account, D. Tangible account. Correct answer is C. 6. The system of recording transactions based on dual aspect concept is called A. Double account system, B. Double entry system, C. Single entry system, D. Single account system. Correct answer is B. 7. According to which of the following concepts even the owner of the business who provides capital treated as a creditor of the business? A. Entity concept, B. Cost concept, C. Money measurement concept, D. Convention of disclosure. Correct answer is A. 8. In double entry bookkeeping, posting means A. To record the transactions from the journal to ledger, B. To record the transactions in the journal, C. To record the transactions in the subsidiary books, D. To record the transactions in the cash book. Correct answer is A. 9. Goods of the value of 1,500 rupees taken by the proprietor for his personal use should be debited to A. Drawing account, B. Sales account, C. Purchases account, D. Stock account. Correct answer is A. 10. Goods destroyed by fire should be credited to A. Purchases account, B. Sales account, C. Loss of goods by fire account, D. Insurance account. Correct answer is A. 11. Which of the following accounts will invariably have a debit balance? A. Bank account, B. Accounts receivable account, C. Accounts payable account, D. Loan account. Correct answer is B. 12. Which of the following accounts is increased by debit entries? A. Machinery account, B. Purchases return account, C. Discount received account, D. Commission received account. Correct answer is A. 13. Returns outward book makes a record of A. Goods returned to the suppliers, B. Goods returned to customers, C. Goods returned to proprietor, D. Goods returned to neighbors. Correct answer is A. 14. Cash book prepared on impressed system is A. 2-column cash book, B. Cash book, C. Petty cash book, D. Purchase book. Correct answer is C. 15. The statement sent along with sales return is A. Credit note, B. Bills payable book, C. Debit note, D. Purchases return book. Correct answer is C. 16. A bank reconciliation statement is prepared by A. Customer of the bank, B. Bank, C. Neither of the above two, D. Reserve Bank of India. Correct answer is A. 17. Errors which affect one account can be A. Errors of omission, B. Errors of principal, C. Errors of posting, D. Error of commission. Correct answer is C. 18. Errors of carry forward from one year to another year affect A. Personal account, B. Real account, C. Nominal account, D. Both personal and real account. Correct answer is A. 19. Which of the following errors is an error of omission? A. Sale of 800 rupees was written in the purchase journal. B. Wages paid to Sohan have been debited to his account. C. The total of sales journal has not posted to the sales account. D. The total of sales journal has posted to the sales account. Correct answer is C. 20. Which of the following errors in an error of principle? A. 1000 rupees received from Ganesh has been debited to his account. B. Purchase of 3000 rupees has been entered in the sales journal. C. Repairs to machinery have been debited to machinery account. D. Repairs to scooter have been debited to repairs account. Correct answer is C. 21. Error of commission do not allow, A. Correct totaling of the balance sheet. B. Correct totaling of the trial balance. C. The trail balance to agree. D. Correct totaling of the day book. Correct answer is C. 22. Assets are held for the purpose of A. Earning revenue. B. Resale. C. Conversion into cash. D. Stock is valued at. Correct answer is A. 23. Unearned income account is A. Asset. B. Liability. C. Expense. D. Income received in advance. Correct answer is B. 24. Depreciation is provided on A. Fixed assets. B. Outward charges. C. Current assets. D. Intangible assets. Correct answer is A. 25. Accounts payable includes A. Sundry creditors. B. Bill payable. C. Bank ODD. All of the above. Correct answer is D. 26. Provision for bad debts is calculated on A. Creditors. B. Sales. C. Purchases. D. Debtors. Correct answer is D. 27. An example of revenue expenditure is A. Purchase of land. B. Salaries. C. Lease. D. Purchase of buildings. Correct answer is B. 28. When a bill is drawn by A on B, it is debited in the books of A to A. Cash account. B. BS account. C. Bills receivable account. D. Bills payable account. Correct answer is C. 29. When a bill drawn by A and B endorsed to C is dishonored on the due date, it is credited in the books of A to A. Bank account. B. Bills receivable account. C. Bank for collection of bills account. D. Cash account. Correct answer is B. 30. When a bill is drawn by A on B and before the date of maturity, B becomes insolvent, then in the books of A it is debited to A. Bills receivable account. B. Bank account. C. BS account. D. Bank for collection of bills. Correct answer is D. 31. Bills are drawn by A. Creditors. B. Debtors. C. Agent. D. Brokers. Correct answer is C. 32. Noting charges account is debited by A. The presenter of bill. B. The discounting banker. C. The acceptor. D. The endorser. Correct answer is A. 33. While discounting the bill, debit should be given to A. Bank account. B. Bill receivable account. C. Acceptor's account. D. Cash account. Correct answer is A. 34. Canceling the original bill and drawing a fresh acceptance is known as A. Retiring under rebate. B. Discounting. C. Renewal. D. Bill sent to bank for collection. Correct answer is C. 35. At the time of endorsement of a bill, the drawer credits A. The drawee. B. Endorses personal account. C. Bills receivable account. D. Bills for collection account. Correct answer is C. 36. Average due date can be called as A. Mean due date. B. Median due date. C. Mode due date. D. Zero date. Correct answer is A. 37 When goods are sent on consignment, the account to be debited is A. Consignee's personal account, B. Consignment account, C. Consignor's account, D. Goods sent on consignment account. Correct answer is B. 38 When goods consigned are sold by the consignee, the account to be debited is A. Cash account, B. Bank account, C. Consignment account, D. Consignor's personal account. Correct answer is A. 39 The relationship between a consignor and consignee is that between A. principal and an agent, B. a creditor and a debtor, C. Consignee's account, D. a seller and a purchaser. Correct answer is A. 40 When del credere a commission is involved, the consignee will in his books transfer bad debts to which account? A. Del credere account, B. Ordinary account, C. Special commission, D. Brokerage. Correct answer is A. 41 When del credere a commission is involved, loss on account of bad debts from credit sale of consigned goods will generally fall on A. Consignee, B. Consignor, C. Both consignor and consignee equally, D. Endorser. Correct answer is B. 42 Goods sent on consignment account is of the nature of A. Personal account, B. Nominal account, C. Real account, D. Representative account. Correct answer is B. 43 Del credere commission is allowed to cover A. Normal loss, B. Abnormal loss, C. Loss due to bad debts, D. Business loss. Correct answer is C. 44 Joint venture relationship resembles closely A. a consignment, B. a partnership, C. the company, D. sole trading concern. Correct answer is B. 45 Joint bank account is opened when the system adopted for joint venture transaction is A. Complete record in existing books, B. Partial record in existing books, C. Separate set of the books, D. No separate set of the books. Correct answer is C. 46 Joint venture account is in the nature of A. Personal account, B. Nominal account, C. Real account, D. Venture account. Correct answer is B. 47 Memorandum joint venture account is A. Personal account, B. Real account, C. Nominal account, D. Representative account. Correct answer is C. 48 Which is the accounting concept that requires the practice of crediting closing stock to the trading account? A. Going concern, B. Cost, C. Realization, D. Matching. Correct answer is D. 49 Assets in the balance sheet are shown at cost less depreciation rather than their replacement cost because of the accounting convention? A. Going concern, B. Matching, C. Realization, D. Money measurement. Correct answer is A. 50 According to money measurement concept, which one the following will be recorded in the books of accounts? A. Excellent morale of workers, B. Quality control in the business, C. Managing ability of the manager, D. Cost of machinery. Correct answer is D. 51 Contingent liability appears as a footnote in the balance sheet. This is in accordance with the accounting principle of A. Disclosure, B. Materiality, C. Conservatism, D. Consistency. Correct answer is B. 52 The policy of anticipate no profit and provide for all possible losses arises due to convention of A. Consistency, B. Disclosure, C. Matching, D. Conservatism. Correct answer is D. 53 Revenue is generally recognized being earned at the point of time when A. Sale is effected, B. Cash is received, C. Production is completed, D. Goods are delivered. Correct answer is A. 54 Balance sheet is prepared primarily with the following group in view: A. Owners. B. Creditors. C. Government. D. Management. Correct answer is A. 55 Which one the following is an example of an intangible asset? A. Preliminary expenses. B. Discount on issue of debentures. C. Investments. D. Copyrights. Correct answer is D. 56 Both assets and owner's equity would be increased by A. Capital brought in. B. Purchase of an asset on credit. C. Payment of creditors. D. Proprietor's drawings. Correct answer is A. 57 The excess of current assets over current liabilities is called A. Net tangible worth. B. Net worth. C. Gross working capital. D. Net working capital. Correct answer is C. 58 The discount column of a triple column cash book records A. Trade discount. B. Cash discount. C. Quantity discount. D. Seasonal discount. Correct answer is B. 59 Journal proper issued to record A. All purchases of goods. B. All sales of goods. C. All business expenses paid in cash. D. All adjusting and rectification entries. Correct answer is D. 60 When machinery is sold for cash, the entry should be made in A. Sales book. B. Cash book. C. Journal. D. Petty cash book. Correct answer is B. 61 Which one of the following is an example of personal account? A. Capital account. B. Building account. C. Cash account. D. Investment account. Correct answer is A. 62 The appropriate book to record credit purchase of machinery is A. Purchases book. B. Journal. C. Cash book. D. Petty cash book. Correct answer is B. 63 Bills receivable book is A. A. Subsidiary. B. Principal book. C. Ledger. D. Memorandum book. Correct answer is A. 64 The balance of the petty cash book is A. An asset. B. A liability. C. An income. D. An expenditure. Correct answer is A. 65 The balance of cash account indicates A. Net income for the period. B. Net loss for the period. C. Net cash on hand. D. Net worth of the business. Correct answer is C. 66 The process of transferring the credit and debit items from a journal to their respective accounts in the ledger is termed as A. Balancing. B. Invoicing. C. Double entry. D. Posting. Correct answer is D. 67 Which account is generally used for rectification of errors? A. Memorandum account. B. Suspense account. C. Rectification account. D. Adjustment account. Correct answer is B. 68 Which one the following errors is an error of principle? A. Debiting repairs account instead of furniture account. B. Sale of 200 rupees entered in the books as 2000 rupees. C. Cash sale of 500 rupees wrongly entered in sales book. D. Purchase transaction entered in purchases return book. Correct answer is A. 69 Errors of principle arise when A. A proper distinction is not made between capital and revenue. B. A there is an omission of transaction. C. A wrong amounts are entered in the subsidiary books. D. A transactions are entered in the wrong subsidiary books. Correct answer is A. 70 Goods worth 200 rupees returned by Mohan were taken into stock, but no entry was passed, is an error of A. Commission. B. Principle. C. Omission. D. Compensatory. Correct answer is C. 71 The main purpose of preparing a bank reconciliation statement is, A. To know the bank balance. B. To compare the entries in the cash and pass books. C. To correct the cash after comparing with pass books. D. To reconcile cash balance as per pass book with the balance in the pass book. Correct answer is D. 72 Bank reconciliation statement is a ledger account. B. Part of the cash book. C. Separate statement. D. A subdivision of the journal. Correct answer is C. 73 A check received and paid into the bank on the same day ID recorded in the A cash column of the cash book. B. A bank column of the cash book. C. A both the cash and bank columns of the book. D. A the credit balance as per pass book. Correct answer is B. 74 The payment side of the cash book is undercast by Rs 200. When overdraft as per pass book is the starting point, to get the overdraft as per cash book, A 200 rupees will be deducted. B 200 rupees will be added. C 400 rupees will be added. D 400 rupees will be deducted. Correct answer is A. 75 Which one of the following is not taken into account in adjusting the cash balance? A. Mistakes in the cash book. B. Mistakes in the pass book. C. Bank charges debited in pass book. D. Interest and dividend credited in pass book. Correct answer is B. 76 Amount of 1000 rupees is debited twice in the pass book. When overdraft as per the cash book is the starting point, A. And 1000 rupees will be deducted. B. 1000 rupees will be added. C. 2000 rupees will be deducted. D. 2000 rupees will be added. Correct answer is B. 77 Amount spent on advertisement campaign, the benefit of which is likely to last for 3 years, is A. Capital expenditure. B. Deferred revenue expenditure. C. Revenue expenditure. D. Deferred capital expenditure. Correct answer is B. 78 Any expenditure incurred in order to reduce the operating expenses is A. Capital expenditure. B. Revenue expenditure. C. Deferred revenue expenditure. D. Promotional expenditure. Correct answer is A. 79 Wages paid for erection of machinery are debited to A. Wages account. B. Machinery account. C. Profit and loss account. D. Deferred wages account. Correct answer is B. 80 Amount paid for acquiring goodwill is A. Revenue expenditure. B. Deferred revenue expenditure. C. Capital expenditure. D. Deferred capital expenditure. Correct answer is D. 81 When A advances money to B in the course of joint venture, then A debits such money to A. Joint bank account. B. Joint venture account. C. BS personal account. D. Expenses account. Correct answer is B. 82 If payment is made on the average due date, it results in A. Loss of interest to the creditor. B. Loss of interest to the debtor. C. No loss of interest to either of them. D. Loss of interest to both the creditor and debtor. Correct answer is C. 83 Overcasting of purchases journal would affect A. Sales account. B. Purchase account. C. Suppliers account. D. Sales returns account. Correct answer is B. 84 Sales to Don Bosco 50,500 rupees posted to his account as 55,000 rupees would affect A. Sales account. B. Don Bosco account. C. Cash account. D. Purchases account. Correct answer is B. 85 Sales to Mr. Gill recorded in purchase journal would affect A. Sales account. B. Purchases account and sales account. C. Journal proper. D. Sales account, purchases account, and Mr. Gill's account. Correct answer is B. 86 Purchases made on credit not recorded at all would affect A. Purchases account. B. Suppliers account. C. Purchases account and suppliers account. D. Wages account. Correct answer is C. 87 Purchase journal is kept to record A. Cash sales. B. Credit sales of assets. C. Credit sales of goods. D. Credit purchases. Correct answer is C. 88 A credit sale of goods to Shiva should be debited to A. Sales account. B. Goods account. C. Shiva account. D. Purchase account. Correct answer is C. 89 A sale of goods to Ram for cash should be credited to A. Ram account. B. Cash account. C. Sale of goods account. D. Purchases account. Correct answer is A. 90 The preparation of a trial balance helps in A. Locating errors in principle. B. Locating errors of omission. C. Locating clerical errors. D. Locating compensatory errors. Correct answer is C. 91 A check received and deposited in the bank on the same day is recorded in the A. Cash column of the cash book. B. Bank column of the cash book. C. Credited in the cash book. D. Debited in the cash book. Correct answer is B. 92 Insurance unexpired account is A. Real account. B. Personal account. C. Nominal account. D. Representative account. Correct answer is B. 93 Petty cash may be used to pay A. The expenses relating to postage and conveyance. B. Salaries and wages to the final staff. C. For the purchase of furniture and fittings. D. Other recurring expenses. Correct answer is A. 94 Which item is shown on the debit side of a trial balance? A. Rent outstanding. B. Prepaid expenses. C. Purchases returns. D. Excess of income over expenses by the firm. Correct answer is B. 95 Purchases for office furniture on account is recorded in A. General journal. B. Cash book. C. Purchases book. D. Sales book. Correct answer is B. 96 Any donation received for a specific purpose is A. Liability. B. Assets. C. Revenue receipts. D. Capital receipts. Correct answer is D. 97 Expenditure incurred by a publisher for acquiring copyrights is A. Capital expenditure. B. Reserve expenditure. C. Deferred reserve expenditure. D. Capital receipts. Correct answer is A. 98 Which one of the following is capital expenditure? A. Cost of advertisement. B. Purchase of a delivery van. C. Purchase of raw material. D. Purchase of machine oil. Correct answer is B. 99 Expenditure incurred on research is an example of A. Capital expenditure. B. Revenue expenditure. C. Deferred revenue expenditure. D. Partly capital expenditure. Correct answer is C. 100 Which English alphabet is similar to the shape of an account? A. I. B. T. C. H. D. Y. Correct answer is B. 101 How many sides does an account have? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. Correct answer is B. 102 Which of following in a ledger helps in locating the accounts contained in it? A. Folio. B. Pages. C. Serial numbers. D. Part numbers. Correct answer is A. 103 Ledger is also called A. Principal book of accounts. B. Cash book. C. Subsidiary books. D. Petty cash book. Correct answer is A. 104 Bank account is A. Personal. B. Real. C. Nominal. D. None of these above. Correct answer is A. 105 If the rate of gross profit is 25% on cost by goods sold and the sales are 200,000 rupees, the amount of profit will be A. 50,000 rupees. B. 40,000 rupees. C. 45,000 rupees. D. 65,000 rupees. Correct answer is B. 106. A gross profit is transferred to the which side of the profit and loss account? A. Debit. B. Credit. C. Current. D. Asset. Correct answer is B. 107. 500 rupees spent on servicing office typewriter should be debited to A. Miscellaneous expenses account. B. Typewriter account. C. Repairs account. D. Services account. Correct answer is C. 108. Wages paid to workers must be debited to which account? A. Wages. B. Machinery. C. Factory expenses. D. Offices expenses. Correct answer is A. 109. Interest on capital is credited to which account? A. Expenses account. B. Income account. C. Capital account. D. Asset account. Correct answer is C. 110. The main purpose of which accounting is to ascertain profit or loss during a specific period, to show financial position of the business. A. Financial accounting. B. Cost accounting. C. Management account. D. Human resource accounting. Correct answer is A. 111. Any written document in support of a business transaction is called A. Voucher. B. Bill. C. Carbon copy. D. Expense bill. Correct answer is A. 112. What is given to promote sales? A. Cash discount. B. Trade discount. C. Quantity discount. D. Price discount. Correct answer is B. 113. Drawings account is related to A. Nominal account. B. Personal account. C. Real account. D. Company drawings account. Correct answer is B. 114. Bills receivable book is to keep record of A. Bills received from customers. B. Bills received from supplier. C. Credit purchases. D. Credit sales. Correct answer is A. 115. Bills payable book is to keep a record of A. Bills payable to creditors. B. Bills received from supplier. C. Credit purchases. D. Credit sales. Correct answer is A. 116. Accounting principles are generally based on A. Practicability. B. Subjectivity. C. Convenience in recording. D. Applicability. Correct answer is A. 117. Contingent liability is shown in the balance sheet because of A. Convention of consistency. B. Convention of materiality. C. Convention of disclosure. D. Convention of adventure. Correct answer is C. 118. The amount brought in by the proprietor in the business should be credited to A. Cash account. B. Capital account. C. Drawing account. D. Bank account. Correct answer is B. 119. Purchase of land and building is recorded in A. Sales book. B. Journal proper. C. Purchases book. D. Sales returns book. Correct answer is B. 120. Credit sales are recorded in A. Sales book. B. Cash book. C. Journal proper. D. Purchases book. Correct answer is A. 121. The cash book records A. All cash payments. B. All cash receipts. C. All cash receipts and payments. D. Only credit payments. Correct answer is C. 122. If a check sent for collection is dishonored, the debit is given to A. Supplier's account. B. Bank account. C. Customer's account. D. Cash account. Correct answer is C. 123. In triple column cash book, cash withdrawn from bank for office use will appear in A. Debit side of the cash book only. B. Both sides of the cash book. C. Credit side of the cash book only. D. Credit side of the bank account. Correct answer is B. 124 Bank reconciliation statement is prepared by the A. Bank. B. Creditors of a business. C. Customer of a bank. D. Suppliers. Correct answer is C. 125 Credit balance in cash book means A. Overdraft as per pass book. B. Overdraft as per cash book. C. Credit balance as per pass book. D. Debit balance as per pass book. Correct answer is D. 126 A bank passbook is a copy of A. The cash column of a customer's cash book. B. The bank column of a customer's cash book. C. The customer's account in the bank's ledger. D. The customer account in the supplier's ledger. Correct answer is C. 127 Errors which affect one side of an account are called A. Single-sided errors. B. Double-sided errors. C. Triple-sided errors. D. A. Compensation errors. Correct answer is A. 128 Sales to Ram 336 rupees posted to his account as 363 rupees would affect A. Sales account. B. Ram's account. C. Cash account. D. Bank account. Correct answer is B. 129 State which of the following errors will not be revealed by the trial balance. A. Errors of complete omission. B. Errors of carrying forward. C. Wrong totaling of the purchases book. D. Error of partial omission. Correct answer is A. 130 Which one of the following is an example of real account? A. Capital account. B. Building account. C. Sundry creditors. D. Outstanding account. Correct answer is B. 131 The appropriate book to record credit purchase of machinery is A. Purchases book. B. Journal. C. Cash book. D. Petty cash book. Correct answer is A. 132 Bills payable book is A. A. Subsidiary book. B. Principal book. C. Ledger. D. Memorandum book. Correct answer is A. 133 The balance of the petty cash book is A. An asset. B. A liability. C. An income. D. An expenditure. Correct answer is A. 134 The balance of cash account indicates A. Net income for the period. B. Net loss for the period. C. Net cash on hand. D. Net worth of the business. Correct answer is C. 135 Which account is generally used for rectification of errors? A. Memorandum account. B. Suspense account. C. Rectification account. D. Adjustment account. Correct answer is B. 136 Preliminary expenses are an example of A. Deferred revenue expenditure. B. Revenue expenditure. C. Capital expenditure. D. Common expenditure. Correct answer is B. 137 Outstanding salaries are shown as A. An expense. B. A liability. C. An asset. D. An income. Correct answer is B. 138 A bill of exchange payable after a certain period is known as which bill? A. Time. B. Accommodation. C. Revenue. D. Dishonored. Correct answer is A. 139 A bill drawn and accepted for a genuine trade transaction is termed as a bill? A. Trade. B. Time. C. Inland. D. Personal. Correct answer is A. 140 A bill which is not an inland bill is a bill? A. Outward. B. Inward. C. Foreign. D. New. Correct answer is C. 141. A person who draws a bill of exchange is known as the A. Drawee, B. Drawer, C. Payer, D. Payee. Correct answer is B. 142. Noting charges are paid in the event of A. Withdrawal, B. Payment, C. Disanneur of a bill, D. Deposit. Correct answer is C. 143. In case of accommodation bills, if one party becomes insolvent, then that party credits A. the short remittance to B. deficiency account, C. cash account, D. loan account. Correct answer is B. 144. At the time of the renewal of a bill, interest account is what in the books of the drawee? A. credited, B. totaled, C. debited, D. posted. Correct answer is C. 145. What days of grace are allowed in case of time bills for calculation date of maturity? A. 5, B. 7, C. 3, D. 2. Correct answer is C. 146. Consignment account is of the nature of A. real account, B. nominal account, C. personal account, D. trading account. Correct answer is D. 147. Del credere. A commission is allowed to the consignee to bear A. normal loss, B. abnormal loss, C. loss on account of bad debts, D. profit on account of sender. Correct answer is C. 148. The abnormal loss on consignment is credited to A. consignee's account, B. consignor's account, C. consignment account, D. personal account. Correct answer is C. 149. When goods are purchased for the joint venture, the amount is debited to A. purchases account, B. joint venture account, C. venturer's account, D. goods account. Correct answer is B. 150. Joint venture account is A. nominal account, B. a personal account, C. a real account, D. a trading account. Correct answer is A. Best of luck for your exams. Consider to subscribe if you are new here.